everyone, I am Cali of Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of the F1 2019 Career Mode series. This time, it's the Belgian Grand Prix, but before that, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and smash that like button. And yeah, we got some decent upgrades, and you know what, we're gonna take a lot of penalties this week. We're going to take 65 place grip penalty indeed. And, well, yeah, basically. So, we got 2 aero upgrades on the car, which is minor, which is still fine, I mean. It's still better than nothing. But one of those chassis
Welcome to the Circuit de Spa-Franchorchamps.
Has failed, actually.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session.
Yeah.
Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're
just
performing to spec.
Going to show you that 60 place grid penalty, and yeah, just awesome 60 place grid penalty after our position in qualifying, which actually doesn't matter because there's only 20 cars, so yeah. And actually, as you can see, there is the 60 place grip penalty above. Yeah, let's get into qualifying.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula 1 calendar. Long straights, up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well. This track isn't for the faint-hearted. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
So, here I am to bring you a hot lap of the Circuit de Spa-Franchorchamps in Belgium. Really, like, countryside kind of place. It's nowhere near, like, nowhere near Brussels, nowhere near the major cities. So, yeah, it's quite a countryside. And of course, we got some signature here. La Source, Eau Rouge, that's Radion actually. We got like lunch one. Yeah, here I am to bring you a hot lap of this beautiful 6 kilometers of circuit around the countryside of Belgium. We can cruise once flat out during dry conditions, but if it's wet, we can die from that. So here we are, first lap, hot lap of the circuit, as we come down to La Source hairpin. Very tight, usually a lot of chaos, and down we go. I nearly hit the wall there. Down we go to Eau Rouge and up to Radion actually. And this place is really sad. We just crossed where Antoine Ben died sadly 31st of August 2019. Really sad, tragic. Only 22 years old, I believe. Really sad. Such a young driver dying because of crash incident or whatever. Let's continue. After no name corner, we're down to 2 on, down to 7th gear, and we just flat out through it, and actually don't touch the curb inside, or just kill your car, through your car around now to the right left-hander, and then to sector 3. Now we're gonna jump down to 4th gear, 5th gear, up back to 6th gear. Very tricky corner indeed for GT3s. Of course, actually R-Racing, I would know that. Actually really tricky for GT3s. So after one small flat out, now bus stop chicane, you're going to need to use pretty much a lot of those curves on the inside and get a decent exit. And there it is, a lap of Spa. Got a little bit over here, but it's alright. Yeah. So this is Q2. Of course, we don't want to get into Q3 because we just don't want to. Because of course, if we get into Q2, we must use the sets that we qualify on. This is not great. That's why I'm qualifying on medium instead of soft, because that will really take a heavy toll on my strategy. So now across the line, it will be 1:46.3, and that will put me, fortunately, outside of outside the top 10, which we did not make into Q3, but that's alright, because I don't want to. So yeah, let's get into the race.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. Spa-Franchorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track is a great one for fans of pure speed. The average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles an hour. Anthony Davidson is alongside me in the commentary box to take you through all the action today. Now it's a closely matched field here in Spa-Ant, so where do you think we're going to see somebody make a difference?
If they're as close as we're expecting them to be, especially through the midfield, then being able to keep the front tyres in good condition could make the difference. You always lose a chunk of downforce at the front when you're in the turbulent air of another car, which tends to cause understeer, which in turn causes front tyre degradation. Now, too much damage there could force an early pit stop and put you at a slight disadvantage, so the drivers will want to be careful not to be too aggressive early on in the Grand Prix.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Gasly, Max Verstappen and Faber. Vettel, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Raikkonen, Perez and Alexander Albon. Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Lando Norris and Stroll, Magnussen, Russell, Robert Kubica and Roman Grosjean, Butler and Carter. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, don't worry about making places into one, it's far too tight. Concentrate on a clean exit so you get good momentum down the Camel Straight.
So, here he goes. Circuit de Spa-Franchorchamps. It's really awesome circuit to drive, with quite a lot of kind of vertical difference. I really forgot what word should I use, but yeah, vertical change. Yeah, that's the word. So yeah, let's see what we can do from last place on the grid. 5 red lights, and here it goes for Belgian Grand Prix. Got a mediocre start, not a lot, but actually we dived down the inside, braking a little bit too late, but actually got collision with Butler, and we got 2 illegal overtakes, so we need to just give the positions back. So, well, that's awful. Now up to Radion, now coming into the Camel Straight. And we're too far back. And actually just don't do, like, overtakes on that one. It's impossible. Unless you're like E2 or something. That would be possible, but not like E20 where there's like millions of cars in front of you. I tried to go for a move there. Argy-bargy. But it didn't work out. Butler. We'll live to fight another day. That one. Yeah, a little bit too early. I'm just too eager to get the positions done and move up the field, but seems like I can't right now. So let's see what we can do later on. Really bad exit here, so not good in terms of race pace, I guess. Details the race pace, I guess. So yeah, not great. So as we head to Blanchimont, the gap is actually opening up. We're losing time, but it's alright, I think. We're going to make a sabotaging dive down into the bus stop chicane, and we've got a little bit of angle, but that is alright. Should be alright, and go well. At least we made one move, and now we're going to make the second move on Roman Grosjean. And at the source hairpin, and well, that is really good move. So yeah, next it's Kubica in that absolutely boat, kind of like a Williams. As you can see, we're gaining by, I don't know, we're gaining by light speed here, and move to the inside and squeezing to the outside, and we get the job done, and we move up to P17. Now, lap 2, as you can see, George Russell and Magnussen fighting ahead, and I'm just a little bit boxed in by them. I'm going to dive down again in the bus stop chicane, and leave them basically no space at all, and well, Magnussen's fighting back, we're squeezing to the outside, and yeah, we get that place done. 2 into 1, awesome job. Now, lap 6, losing up to Stroll, Hulkenberg, Norris I think as well, and Albon, our teammate. Just got a slight touch to Stroll there, but that's alright. So we're gonna probably make the move here, but they're fighting quite radically. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to move to the outside. It actually switches into the inside. Albon switches into the inside. We're boxed in, but we made the move done on Hulkenberg, on Perez, and on Stroll as well. So that is really good. Let's take a look at the replay. You can see nearly full wide, but just no space at all with Camel Straight. So, yeah, that's really good. Now, lap 8, I think some of the front runners have hit it. So, we moved up to P10. So now, Albon in front, P9, and we're just slingshotting. It's actually made a slight touch there, but it's alright. We're going to move to the inside and brake late braking. And that's a job well done. We're up to P9. Next up is Ricciardo standing himself as lap 9 now. Catch it to him. We're P7, of course. You can see Bottas has pitted. And behind me in the Mercedes. We're closing up to Ricciardo quite a lot. Honey Badger himself. And we're going to move to the outside. He squeezes me a little bit. We're onto the grass even. And actually, surprisingly, we made the move stick, and that is us up another place. Now lap 13, we're going to come into the pits, a little bit on the grass, but it's alright. So, yeah, we're going to come into the pits to fit a set of soft tyres to run to the end of the Grand Prix. and we should have the upper hand on others, because they are doing some soft mediums, which mediums are more last longer, but they're slow. These less durable, but
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So let's see what we can do. Now lap 14, it closes up to Raikkonen here. Really mega slipstream. Of course, there's no DRS through this part of the track. We're just gonna, just getting boxed in. Can't make the move there, but we're gonna make another sabotaging dive bomb down the inside into the bus stop chicane, and that is another job well done. And we're up to
Okay,
57.
battery's looking good.
And that's not over yet. Gasly's just in front, and we're actually closed in quite a lot. He's in the medium, struggling seems like. Not sure why. They should have, like, it's the Red Bull senior team. They have the better car advantage, but we closes him up crazy.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They seem to have an issue.
Yeah, a lot of closing speed, and then we made a dive bomb into Wacom chicane. There it is. Now, lap 16, we said actually the fastest lap, 148.3. That's alright. Now, Weber up in front, lap 18 now. We're closing up to Weber. Same part as Raikkonen, where we overtake Raikkonen. And we're going to make the same move, but now this time we're going to go around the outside instead of the inside. And less squeeze than Ricardo did, but still, we touched the grass, which is not really great for driving a car. But anyways, that's P5, we got the fastest lap. Valtteri Bottas wins the race in that Mercedes. Well, I don't really care, but we're gonna come home. P5, absolutely amazing. From P20, P5. Pretty good. Really good.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Carter. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula 1.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula 1.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? You've had experience with Devon's fast, aggressive style. Well, thanks anyway.
So that is today's race, guys. Hope you guys fully enjoyed this Belgian Grand Prix. Quite hectic, from P20, from last place, up to P5. Of course, it's not like Carlos Sainz's Brazilian Grand Prix from 20th to a podium place. That's just crazy. You can't describe that. That's just
Great work.
really good
That's exactly
work
the kind of
from him,
result I'm
to
looking
be
for.
honest.
Keep it up.
But
Looks
yeah,
like one of your
P5
rivals
not
is also
bad.
going to an
I mean,
upcoming historical event.
of course, you
If
know,
you choose
the
to take
Brazilian
them
Grand
on,
Prix
it might help
has
get your name out
a
there.
lot of events. You got Hamilton getting a 5-second time penalty. You got Ferraris taking themselves out. If there is these 3 incidents, we'll be up P2. So yeah, I mean, that is not too bad. So yeah, hope you guys fully enjoyed today's episode. So please smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!